Hey guys, Jengar here. So today it is time for another premium review, a much requested one. We're gonna take a look at the La-11 today. We're gonna take a look at it in RB and in AB. We'll fly it out and we'll see how this plane performs and if it's worth your money. I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. We are on Spain and we are fighting the Germans. Now we are below 3500 meters. We flew in a little bit on higher altitude. We shot a few shots at a bomber who didn't want to die. We just got hits. And then we descended a little bit and went after this guy. Look at the acceleration. That is great on this plane. It also has great energy retention, which is fantastic. The roll rate is good. Maneuverability below 3500 meters is pretty good. The control surfaces answer pretty good to your commands, and it feels like a nice plane where you are constantly in control. Feels very good. Good in a dive as well, good top speed. And this plane has 3 23mm guns instead of the 4 on the La-9. That is because this plane was designed as a high altitude fighter, and to fit in some equipment to help with that role, they took away one gun. Unfortunately, you don't get all the benefit that the original plane would have gotten on higher altitudes, and also the performance isn't as good as on lower altitude. So in this game, the benefits that this plane would actually have are not here. And if you then compare it to the La-9, then slowly but surely you figure out that this is a lesser fighter than the La-9. It has worse turn time, it has worse climb rate, it is less fast, and it has one gun less. And that all doesn't really work in its favor. We are catching this 109 though, which is pretty good. That is probably due to the fantastic energy retention of this plane. And this, finally we get him instead of just hits. You will get a lot of hits in this plane, as you may or may not know. The 23mm in game are not the best guns right now in game. They were nerfed a little bit before, and you get a lot of hits with these guns. You really got to get them on target a little bit to get some results, or you got to get a pilot snipe. Now we're in a rolling scissors with this K4, and in the La-9 you would gain on this plane pretty significantly, and only because this guy got distracted by our friend there do we get guns on target now. Otherwise we would still have been chasing him in a rolling scissors probably. Now, pilot snipe there, that's why we got him. That was a pilot snipe. Otherwise it would have probably been a hit. Now I am personally at the moment semi frustrated with this plane, as I am getting a lot of hits with it, man, a lot of assists. And that's not funny. So that was the first match, 2 kills, third place, pretty good. And jump into the second match that I'm going to show you guys in realistic battle. This is the Stalingrad map. We are again fighting the Germans, and we are facing a lot of heavy fighters in this match. We've got the Me-410 here. Now also what you want to know with these guns is they kick the nose up, and they do that significantly. So you have to fire these guns in very short bursts, otherwise you push yourself off target. So you gotta readjust your aim slightly and make short taps. Now we've rolled around this plane and now we are above him. He's stalling out, I'm stalling out, but we are exactly where we want to be. And this is a plane we actually destroyed without a pilot snipe. That was nice. Finally some effect from these guns. Now I think in this match about half of the enemy was Heinkel 219s and a few ME410s. And we were mostly fighters, so we had the advantage here. Now we skipped the distance there for a sec because that's not too interesting, and these all were pretty long matches. And I didn't want to make this a 40-minute video. So now we're in combat here with these two heavy fighters. We critted the elevator of the 219, the Heinkel 219. So I thought he was going down. Let's go after the ME410. Hit. And we get a crit and a fire on the engine. That's great. That Heinkel 219 over there that I critted on the elevator is going straight in that direction. So looks like he will be going down. He's still flying though, he's not crashing, so I was starting to doubt. You know, a critical on an elevator, you would assume in realistic that would, you know, make short work of his elevator. But he was able to turn around, god damn it. So we didn't get him yet. So we have another guy coming in here. And he's coming up for us, Heinkel 219 again. So we tried to stall him out here, didn't take the bait, but he was slow though. I was afraid these allies of mine were gonna get him and were gonna deny me the rope-a-dope here. Although the semi-rope-a-dope. But we do get him in the end. That's our third kill. And let's go after that Heinkel. He's still flying. Critical to the elevator, but no cigar for me. So great energy retention on the plane. It just, in level flight, it just holds its speed like this. If I would use WEP, I would accelerate like a crazy person. Acceleration also very good in a dive, especially with WEP. It holds all those characteristics from the La-9. It just, it is worse in maneuverability and turn time. It's worse in climb rate. It has one less gun, so in 3 instead of 4. And the climb rate isn't as good. And so yeah, you know, if you look at this plane and you're thinking, okay, yeah, well, you know, how does it compare to the La-9? The La-9 is a better fighter. It's not super far off or anything. The differences are noticeable, but I mean, it's still a good plane, the La-11. Still a good plane. We shoot our last few bullets in the engine. We had 4 rounds in total left. And that's why I waited so long with shooting. Hit, crit to the elevator and a hit in the engine, and in the end we got the assist. He got a pilot snipe most likely, unfortunately. So we land. There was 1 plane left, I believe. Nice controlled landing. Use a little bit of rudder to slow down a little bit sooner. But unfortunately, the match was already over. We got first place with that though. 3 air kills and 1 assist. Pretty nice. Well, let's see what kind of rewards we have. And that is of course one of the advantages over the La-9 this plane has. It has its premium boosters. And with this match in RB without any other boosters, I believe we got Terror of the Sky, Bulletproof, 96,000 silver lines and 10,000 research points, which is a very nice reward for that kind of match. And definitely to unlock the tier 4 and tier 5, the La-11 can be a very good plane for you. If they ever fix the 23 millimeters. I tried out all the belts and I couldn't really notice a belt that was head and shoulders above the others. But yeah. Frustrating guns, I have to say, frustrating guns. And you will notice this again here in arcade. We just passed the Sterling. We got a full spread of our guns on the Sterling. And we just got a hit. Another hit. And we finally do get the kill there. But we get damaged as well. Our engine is damaged already. You know, Sterling, big guns, very dangerous. Yeah, not funny. But yeah, we're already damaged. And often very short matches in arcade. And with these guns it can be frustrating. Sometimes you only get 1 kill, 2 assists with the hits you get with this thing. You need more passes on planes often. 1 pass often isn't enough. Also in realistic battle, then you have to go back for this plane. While usually with many other planes you would shoot that enemy down. But not with 23 millimeters, then you have to make another pass, which gives other planes the opportunity to maneuver on you, right? The longer you take with an enemy, the more likely it is that the third opponent is going to come and shoot you down. And I've had some experiences with that. Also, for me personally, a big downside of this plane is the kick the guns give to the nose. I am a very big fan these days of head-ons. I've practiced them so often that I've become very good at it, and I have about an 80 or something, I don't know, 75-80% win rate, where I do not get hit myself at all, and I get the enemy plane. So it's but with this plane I miss all my head-ons. I had a few bad experiences with that. Oh well. So this plane also didn't die in the first pass. I shot half my ammo on him. Fire went out. And again here we shoot the second half of our belts in him, and that kills him in the end. But it needed 2 fires and died by the fire eventually. We flew to their spawn with our 2 bomber kills under our belt, and we've got a red engine by now. And let's see what this pass can do for us, this boom and zoom pass. Here we go. Yes, that's one. Thank you for not paying attention. The P-39 seems to be tunnel visioned on the Doe 17, so we're going for him. I think we were using the air target belt in this match. Hit and aircraft destroyed. And with many other planes, again, that the first hit would have already been the kill. Not with the La-11 though. And here we go. We have a Yak-9 coming up for the same target. He's also not looking around him. And only after my full burst here with another hit, a crit. Can we get this guy please? Yes, thank you. And that was a full belt into that Yak-9, and only then did he go down. And yeah, the engine turned black, so I had to go back. We have 5 kills. The match is almost over. Yeah, stop the plane. Want to get another kill in this match if I can. So we have to repair again. We got up, but yeah, end of the match. 5 kills. Third in the match. Let's see what kind of rewards we got from that. 42,000 silver lions and 7,000 research points. Pretty good again. Nice in the results. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now this plane is decent, but I'm not sold on it, let's say that. If you look at the plane in its performance and its handling, it's decent, you know, what I talked about in the match. Good acceleration, good energy retention, good in a dive, good top speed. The roll rate is good, maneuverability is okay, it's especially good below 3,500 meters. A little less on altitude, although this plane was built for altitude, but you don't get all the high altitude modifications in-game that were in the plane in reality. And compared to the La-9, it loses a few advantages. Its turn time is worse, its climb rate is worse, it has worse speed, and it has 1 gun less than the La-9, and that makes the La-9 a superior fighter to this one. It doesn't make the La-11 bad or anything. It's not a bad plane, you can still make it work. But it is worse than the La-9, and then it is you can argue why you should fly this plane above the La-9. You can put a talisman on the La-9 and be better off, have better results in the end. So yeah, also the guns are a frustration because the 23mm guns have been nerfed for a while, and the damage output they give at the moment isn't fantastic. So that can be an exercise in frustration now and then. So all in all, I cannot really recommend this plane to you. The other premiums in Tier 4 are also better than this plane, I feel. So I would make different choices and only buy this one if you are totally in love with its design, totally in love with the LA line, or just a completionist like myself and you want to have all the planes in the game. Otherwise, I would stay away from this one and I would buy something else. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.